Well, yeah, my name is Kasim. I'm the captain for Team Switzerland for the AOS Worlds. I started with Games Workshop Lord of the Rings in 2010 because, yeah, I was or am I'm still a big Lord of the Rings fan, and that's how it started. And 1 year later, I started with Warhammer Fantasy Battles and never changed until now. Well, that's hard. I really like all the sections basically. I really don't have not a favorite. Let's say it like that. No, really, I like really all the factions. But of course, I have my favorite favorites, which is basically it's Siege. I really played Siege for a long time. Now I really like Dodges of Cain and Beast of Chaos because I mean, who doesn't like the goats? I would love to play America again. We played America or USA, better said. We played them 2021. I'd love to play them again. And then I would love to play England again. We played them 2019. Well, fun fact, we both got crushed on both occasions against USA and against England. England probably a little bit harder, but I'd still love to play against them. And we didn't get the chance to play Denmark last year, so I'd like to play Denmark this year, yeah, because they really were strong. Yeah, I'd love to play against Bill. Uh, we're I think we get along pretty well, and we never played, but I think that would be a great occasion. Yeah, well, for me this year it's different because last year I was really a non-playing captain, and this year I am a playing captain. So I obviously have some personal goals to play some well games. I hope I didn't, yeah, forget how to play, as I really leant back a little bit. But I think that won't be a problem. And for the team, obviously, I have some big goals as we got fourth place last year. This year, obviously, we want to go into the top three, definitely. If we start from top down, there's Silvan. He's my coach. He's a brilliant player. He's a mastermind, but he really likes to play shitty lists. I don't know why, and he really he plays them well, but he loses all the time. Well, almost all the time. Then we have Jonas or Jonas in English. He's playing Seraphon since since 2 or 3 years now, and he loves to play Seraphon, and he won't change play Seraphon. I guess maybe for this year we don't know, but yeah, he's really a Skaven lover, and he'd love to play Skaven if they were would be a little bit better, but yeah, it's kind of hard to play them. Then we have some new ones in the team, which is Mirko. He's really a new player, but he got into the game pretty quick, and he's just a newbie, I guess, as well as Monty, or better said, Sebastian. He's also a newbie, but he's really, really a brain. I think he's playing very well, and I'm very happy to have him on the team. Then we have Stefan. He's now this will be his third year in the team, and he's really the best. I mean, personal opinion, but he's the best player in Switzerland. Keep an eye on him. He also loves to play some medalists, but he usually really does very well with them. Then we have Thomas again in the team. He was playing 2019, which were the ETC, but he's really the death player, I'd say. He loves everything about Nagash. Once, well, fun fact, he did not play Nagash on 2019. He played Nighthound then, or better said, Legion of Grief, and he killed Nagash 3 times. Since then, it's not Legion of Nagash for him, it's Legion of Thomas, because he killed all the Nagash. Yeah, it's fun. Uh, but he was really doing great, and he's really a tactical mastermind. Then we have Tobias. He's the guy from last year, which played Luminev with, I think, what was it, 15 kangaroos. everybody loved his list. Nobody knew what it could, but everybody loved it, and he won, I think, 5 of 6 games. So he's a really good player. He knows what his army do. But usually, actually, it's fun that he played Luminef because he plays like straightforward lists. Orcs, first turn charge, no brainer. But it's fun. He could play a good list or a tricky list. Then we have our next newbie, which is Giovanni. Not Giovanni. Am I stupid? It's Gianni. He's also relatively new in the game, but he's also very, very well player. Our country has that system where I only decide who is in the team or not. No, basically it's not like that. We have a small group of people, which includes me, which decides who is in the team. We have an application system where people can apply for the team, and then we basically decide on that three-year team who will be in the team or not, based on their results from the tournaments, based on their strategy or the strategic mind, basically on that. And then we just decide who's in the team, and yeah. Yeah, well, we have a logo, and the Twitch chat rated that logo pretty low. But yeah, well, I'm not mad, and I didn't change the logo for that. So it's really hard. Last year and on 2019, the USA really showed up big with USA shoes, USA underpants, USA shorts, USA dress, USA hat, USA basically everything. So I am 100% convinced that they will show up like that again. And for other teams, I think, yeah, maybe France, because they brought some France, how do you say, schemed armies. Well, for the tournaments, it's like we have 2 or 3 communities, I should say. One pretty big community is in Lucerne, where I'm based at. Then we have a bigger community in the western part, in the Romandie, which is the French-speaking part from Switzerland. And then we have some tournaments also in Bern now, which is the capital city of Switzerland. And those are really those 3 regions where tournaments happen. We don't have that many tournaments in Zurich, which is, I think, the biggest city in Switzerland, which is funny. But yeah, maybe that will change in the future or something. Well, for us, basically, we have one set goal, which is top 3. But obviously, we always try to go to the Worlds in a friendly manner. Usually, we are really a friendly team, and we are happy to meet everybody. And we are the ones who go to drink some beer with other teams and go to eat with other teams. Last year, we went dinner with Austria. I think we went to dinner with Italy, and yeah, we're a good companion, I think. Yeah, we really want to beat America and England. Yeah, this time we want to go for the big ones because we lost against both teams, and we think we can do much better this time. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's only one unit which should be banned, and it's the storm drakes, or how they called? Are they called like that? Yeah, it's the storm drake card, exactly. Yeah, I just hate to play against them. I tried, I died. Maybe I can look from that perspective. Last year we had 6 teams only. Then you really have only the top 6 armies. This time we have 8 armies, so we have to be a little bit more creative. And I think the recent changes from Games Workshop really helped to play some creative armies. I think maybe that's a well term to say. We tried Gits. One of our player got second on a tournament with Gits. I think they got much more viable. Also, Beasts of Chaos. I mean, those low tier armies from last year maybe got some really nice buffs from white dwarfs, from point changes and all that stuff, and maybe just yeah, maybe it's just our also that people got a little bit more open-minded and a little bit meta tired, so they tried new stuff. And yeah, I think worlds can be really a nice place to try out new things and to see new things. But obviously, if you really play only meta lists, you will most likely be a top team, in my opinion. What I think is really great that Worlds is happening. It's really a nice spotlight for the competitive scene of Warhammer. It's very nice that you bring together so many countries, so many people, and I think Warhammer is about friendship. Warhammer is about socializing with other people, and Worlds is definitely doing that. And um, of course, it tries to be a competitive place, but I think there is also always place for friendship and always place for yeah good conversations about the game and about other stuff. Yeah, so I think World's really something great.